Paris Saint-Germain was an exception this season, and our prediction that they would win the World Cup was logical. But to lose, they had to meet an exceptional coach and a very different opponent. I'm Mahmoud Khaled, and in this video, I will explain the brilliant tactics Chelsea used against PSG. We'll also talk about how Enzo Maresca made PSG look like a completely different team from the one that dominated the season. PSG's strength with the ball comes from their balanced structure and positioning on the pitch, using wide spaces, half spaces, and central space. But this part is something many teams do. What makes PSG special is their ability to rotate, switch, and cover positions smoothly. Their players change rules in a fluid and balanced way. The third point is how they support each other while in possession. PSG always has numerical superiority over their opponent. That gives them a big advantage over any team with a fixed defensive system. They move through the usual connected lines, whether pressing high, pressing from midfield, or using zonal defense. This usually confuses organized teams, especially without tactical changes. The second major point is PSG's defensive behavior. They usually play in the opponent's half to use their high pressing and trap the opponent. This pressing often forces mistakes, like losing the ball in dangerous areas or kicking it out of play. PSG uses throw ins and set pieces to attack fast and direct. That gives them control in all aspects of the match, with the ball, in defense, and during set pieces. That's why it's very hard to beat PSG with normal tactics. And here we saw the unique thinking of Enzo Maresca. He said, "Football is like chess game in a tactical way. I don't believe in fixed movements. A coach must react to the opponent's moves during the whole game. That's exactly what he did on the pitch. Maresca was playing chess with the living queens. His defensive plan was clear: stop all of PSG's strengths in controlling the match. From the goal kicks where PSG starts their build up, Chelsea used high pressing man to man. Their positioning matched PSG's players exactly. The goal was to pressure the goalkeeper and force long balls instead of the short passes PSG prefers. This broke the first phase of PSG's build up. During the game, Chelsea also defended from PSG's half with pressing, but the main goal was not to win the ball. It was to freeze and isolate PSG's midfield, because they knew midfield is PSG's most dangerous weapon. All Chelsea's defensive plans served this idea. Stop PSG's midfield from rotating the ball, supporting the wings, or feeding the strikers. If any midfielder received the ball, whether a starter or support player, Chelsea applied aggressive pressing instantly, even before the player could turn or think. This made PSG's rotation nearly disappear. When PSG entered Chelsea's half, Chelsea defended in a 5-2-3 shape, matching PSG's shape with the ball 3-2-2-3 or 3-2-5. Chelsea stuck to man marking. They pressed PSG's midfield to freeze their support system. Any attack trying to support from deep was followed immediately. A defender followed him no matter where he moved. Mariska thought in a simple but smart way. He didn't ask, "Should I aid the defender?" He asked, "Why aid one when I can stop the threat at the source?" He blocked PSG's ability to rotate and support, no matter how many players came to help. They always faced pressure from Chelsea players, and Chelsea's aggression was key. This aggressive mindset was a big part of their success. When defending deeper, Chelsea shifted to 5-3-2. The two forwards still held in defense, cutting off all space from PSG's midfielders. In attack, Maresca used PSG's pressing against them. PSG always pressed hard with more players, trying to win the ball fast and break Chelsea's build-up. But interestingly, this strength became a weakness. Chelsea used it smartly, dragging PSG forward to create space behind them. The more PSG pressed, the more space Chelsea created. From that moment, Chelsea attacked directly and quickly, through the middle or wings depending on the space. Then we saw the smart rotation between Palmer and Gusto. Palmer always started near the touchline but moved inside to pull defenders with him, creating space for Gusto to attack. Then Sanchez, who is great at long balls, played fast passes into space or behind the lines. So Chelsea didn't only build up from the back, they used long balls smartly to beat PSG's pressing. In this moment, Chelsea shaped like 3-2-2-3, but when the ball was deeper, their midfielders moved vertically to become more direct towards goal. Maresca turned PSG's strengths into weaknesses. The more PSG pressed, the faster Chelsea attacked. The more PSG tried to mark, the more space Chelsea created. In this game, Maresca gave us a clear lesson. Even if football is becoming more system based, there is still room for creativity and new thinking. This match was proof of that. If you discovered Enzo Maresca genius strategy, subscribe to get more.